Итак, хола всем, кто уже подключился, именно одному человеку. Так, запись запущена. О, вас даже два. Здравствуйте. Ну все, можно считать почти не шизофрения. Итак, вроде все слышно, запись есть, трансляция есть. Хогвартс загружается сейчас. Ну, о. Мы дошли до того, как парнишка из Слизерина вроде как собирается научить нас, насколько я понимаю, Круциатусу. Как в прошлый раз меня, по-моему, выкинуло аккурат после того, как я зачистил эту локацию. Ай! Ай. А у меня нету геймпада. Надо бы обзавестись. А то вдруг захочется пройти Elden Ring, а нет геймпада. Насколько я понимаю, без геймпада там пупоболь вообще. Там в принципе пупоболь. Без геймпада особенно.
Oh, here's playing tricks. Back to it then. Someone's descending. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupid one.
Итак, гештальт закрыт. Погнали, что там? Что там от нас хотят? Нам накинули очень много дополнительных заданий. Да, вот она, награда Круцо. Все 3 боевых растения должны испытать их в деле. Чё у меня по боевым растениям вообще? А у меня все 3. Надо будет, значит, их испытать. Так, ну ладно. Пойдем ребенку поможем сначала. Там, возможно, и вспомним про растения. Водоросли собрать там не проблема, они у меня, по-моему, растут. Так. Что, пешочком дойдем? Нет, конечно, на метле. Ай, блин. Здравствуй, здравствуй.
You are...
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband. What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father...
То у
I'm
ребенка
afraid to
травма.
leave, in case he comes back home.
Найдем
We'll
вашего
find
сына.
your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Уже не такая уж расстроенная.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
Revelio.
Archie! Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
А то есть то, что я до этого 2 раза жамкнул, ее не это... не
I
впечатлило.
thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Confringo!
Arrest the momentum! Expelliarmus!
Superfly!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way.
Ты чё, блин, Арагорн, что ли? Маленький
I
следопыт.
have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder
Мастер
what Archie
по
saw.
поиску хоббитов.
I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Фестрал. Еще фестрал.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first
Здравствуй,
Thestral
здравствуй.
after. I found comfort in it.
Ой.
I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Know you there.
Hush now.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie.
Tell us.
Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Protego!
Guardian Leviosa.
You're embarrassing! Expulso!
Confringo.
We locked that brazen child up well inside the tent. Harlow will know what to do with him. Protect this! A child wandered too far from Guardian
Leviosa. Accio.
Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts.
Petrificus totality! Get still bad, that one!
Venite.
Defendo! Expulso!
Petrificus totality!
Protego! Ha! A moon car! Incendio!
Ай!
You're easier to spot than an eruption.
You fight for that! Petrificus totality!
Leviosa. Confringo. Descendo.
Petrificus totality!
Не пропадать же бухлишку.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Забавный данж.
How likely? Be as a shadow.
Попытка номер 3 на стелс.
Revelio.
Ходят тут всякие, ходят.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should...
Почему он работает? Почему забыть про стелс? Другой вопрос, что он здесь особо-то и не нужен.
What's that? Somebody out there?
You made a mistake coming here.
Pretty brave to face me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
To your knees. Disarm my wand. Feel my wrath. I'll make
Petrificus totalis!
I'm not done with. My wand.
Revelio.
Разные не смысла все равно, как и убивает людей пачками, ему за это ничего. Ну да, я на предыдущих стримах уже не раз отмечал о том, что некоторые сцены здесь настолько жестокие, что даже не хочется задумываться, что это сделал я. Вы не слышите никакой надоедливый звук?
Revelio.
Как будто этаж ниже еще где-то есть. Угу. Я знал, что ты любишь меня. Просто не знал, насколько сильно.
Revelio.
Не догадывался, точнее. Да, можно спуститься. А, ну, видимо, туда можно спуститься, и там уже будет пацан, да.
I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Revelio.
Ой.
Hello, Hamura.
Натя, ты сама не могла вот это вот все сделать?
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Да я бы и не безопасным прошел. Пацаненок только что трансгрессировал? Или кто это был?
Hello, Hamura.
А чё, так можно было, что ли? Ну, в следующий раз поставлю, наверное. А, у меня еще задание не закончилось. Ну, подожди, надо сначала их.
Revelio.
Так, а чё, а где сундук? Даже где ты... А, вот он.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your
Пацаненок
husband's friends may be in
шпион.
danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Да не за что. Обращайся. Вообще, без проблем.
Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Ух ты, 24 уровень. При этом хуже, чем мои текущие. Все на продажу. Вот маска. Хера взгляд хитрый получается. Ладно, так пока оставим. Все 4,72. Ох. Так, ну что, все остальное на продажу, я так понимаю. Че, охренел, что ли, пушишку? Так, это пожравшая, вот это не пожравшая. Вон теленок. А, ну волосы есть, да. Ну вообще сюжет, наверное, пока. Сама по себе игра такая, она
Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
слишком стандартная, что ли, можно так сказать. Я бы не сказал, что здесь есть какие-то уникальные механики или еще что-нибудь такое. Мне нравится сюжет. Профессор Чесноук, по-любому. И то, что вот она проработана вот в мелочах, то есть то, как нам показали в самом начале, что этот персонаж умер через то, что наш герой начал видеть фистралов. Такие вот тонкие, мелкие моменты, они просто восхитительны в этой игре.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Я что-то не понял, там типа еще один бестиарий открылся. А, типа сюда можно еще выпускать. Я понял. Типа здесь определенное количество вмещается, а там еще определенное количество вмещается. Кстати. А, да, все, здесь могу только вот этих 4. 4 будет.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
Да, я неплох в приготовлении зелий. Очарование. Интересно, а я крылану могу отсюда? Могу. Игрок в бога видит трупы скелетов в тяжелой броне. Фермеры, подумал он, да, да, именно так. Так, что там, где пещера Дика?
Come out, you better.
My bite is worse than my bark.
Leviosa! Confringo!
Admirable trick. Up here.
No one takes one of my own and nips it.
Stupid one.
You regret that.
Descendant. Expelliarmus.
You'll regret crossing my path. See you survive that heat.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
That all you got?
Expelliarmus.
That to warm you up.
Coward! Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Confringo.
A lucky shot! Confringo!
Confringo.
You'll be around soon enough! You haven't been natural!
Confringo.
You and Ringo! Damn you!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Let's drop the people there! Are you always productive?
Descender.
To get my claws out.
Leviosa. Descender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Descender. Confringo. Descender. Leviosa. Confringo.
Не сказать, что в этом был какой-то смысл. Мне просто нравится их избивать. Что ж вы не напомнили то, что мне нужно растения в бою поиспользовать? Это та пещера, которую я уже зачищал, да?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Да. Причем я на нее, по-моему, попал с моста. Потом потихоньку выходил.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charm. if you ask me.
Отвечая, Саш, на твой вопрос, в этой игре мне еще нравится бить людей.
I suppose I should head inside.
А, нет, в этой пещере я не был. Да. Фильмы, особенно первые, даже близко не стоят.
Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
И, кстати, да, вот, по-моему, есть что-то среднее между Хогвартсом, магией и мускулами в этой игре.
Confringo! Confringo! Potato! Stupid! Confringo!
Шлепок по попке. Паучка.
Confringo! Levioso!
Я понимаю, меня ожидает босс-файт.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
Да успокойся ты чё там?
Levioso!
О.
Descendo! Confringo!
Видели этого истеричного паука, да?
Revelio! Revelio!
Акция инсендио. Ну вот, мне тоже инсендио нравится.
Revelio! Confringo!
А, конфринго мне нравится. А, инсендио это вот это вот поджигающее заклятие, которое, да, я понял. Которое на ближний бой. Бе. Во всех снах.
Revelio! Confringo! Confringo!
Ползайте, пока можете. Мне нравится, что здесь мало пространства. А теперь... Там в этих страницах еще история какая-то пишется.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Confringo!
Это задание прям для арахнофобов. Нифига себе ты. Так. Вот это сюда. Вот это сюда. Вот это сюда.
Incendio! Potato! Bingo!
Нет, пока не качал. Но, видимо, сейчас надо будет. Так. Ой, ешки прокачали. Прикольно. Вот, это потом. Так. Может даже вот так вот, потому что что-то не сильно помогло. Что там задание часовок выполнено? Или оно отбросилось? Вот. Ой. Это... Вот это? Нет. Вот это? Так, это я куда надо иду, да? Или нет, или это назад иду. Карта здесь недоступна. Что-то я потерялся, пока прокачивался. Так. Ай. Так. Сейчас вся моя прокачка, да, мимо. Так. Отсюда я пришел. Или стоп, или прокачка сохранилась, потому что я туда-сюда... Да, прокачка сохранилась. Угу.
Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Incendio. Cursed fiends.
Не стоит злить мага. Это всех клыков можно потерять. Лишиться.
Confringo. Confringo. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
И пиявки. Чё, прям умер? Бедолага. А я отомстил.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Шорткат.
Potato! Stupid one. Incendio. Confringo. Stupid one.
Бедного эльфа замучили. Я сюда пришел развлекаться, а не плакать. Вы что делаете-то?
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Так. Ну, погнали. Так, надо сначала в какой-нибудь магазин зайти. Вам в клюв и хохолок, по-моему, можно сдавать, да, этих найденных и не пригодившихся животинок.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duraquil feather...
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Duraquil feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duraquils, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Еще единорогов можно.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Так. Тут вот два задания есть. Что, где-то перемазка была? А, вижу, да.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
some time in the fresh air would be wonderful.
Revelio.
Это замок.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Нет, я чисто зашел чемоданчик обчистить. Не обращайте на меня внимания.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. You'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's.
Я
So the
просто
look on Lawley's face the next
тюхал
time he
левую
wanders down to
тентаклу,
his
да?
cellar.
Эта игра гениальна. Так и запишем.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Чё-то она...
I'll try to go
Ладно.
and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Я ж могу сделать так.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Киса! Киса мурчит. Да. Так, возвращаем.
This place has seen better days.
Здесь по дороге где-то этот был.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you. Who's that over here? I don't have time for this. Why can't I hit you? I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Protego! Stupid one!
Can't handle a little old You don't have a
Can bring
I won't rest until you're dead.
Stupid one!
Ай.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Виу, виу, виу. Шарики. Чисто мой персонаж этот, с синдромом СДВГ. Надо пойти поговорить. О, шарики.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle.
О, люди
Actually,
идут.
Serona Ryan asked if I'd
Там
come and see you.
носорог ел человека. О,
Dear
люди идут.
Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your
Кажется,
time.
нет до хрена ее.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This looks intriguing. Revelio. What do we have here?
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorized by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not
Еще
right.
какие-то два задания.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by... Had by dark wizards he was.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Что за лев этот тигр?
There must be some students at Hogwarts.
They come after me, they'll rest in tents.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Leviosa. Leviosa. Protego.
is this?
Они же волшебники, они же просто приземлились аккуратненько, да, там внизу.
Visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm... Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio.
Confringo.
Lumos.
Confringo.
Revelio. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Expelliarmus.
Aye.
Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Confringo.
Aye.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Potato.
Ну я ж нажал про тега.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy.
Ну, это было быстро.
Confringo. Potato.
You'd think they felt that in London.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Я что-то не понимаю.
Confringo. Depulso. Accio.
Каким заклинанием это должно открыться?
Reparo. Revelio.
Без комментариев.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Вот я тоже, так сказать, задумался, про какие Challenging Times она говорила.
Revelio.
Там Тимми Маска наверху.
Mine now, Demi, guys.
Aloha Mora.
8. Ой, задание. Ну чё, погнали изучать непростительные заклятия. Флипендо. Я думаю, что в сов не входят Круца, Авокадо, Кадавра и Империя.
You're here. Brilliant.
Чё глаза
I
закатываешь?
received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Вы ж не хотите сказать то, что сейчас...
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has.
Что
We
на
were caught.
слепом пацане
Damn
будем использовать
poltergeist.
Круца.
Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Что за спойлеры?
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... what was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 are better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Lumos.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Интересно. Потому что найти его оказалось так сложно. Был так хорошо спрятан. Ну да, я поставил его, типа, раз в 5 минут, по-моему, писать, если какое-то количество сообщений было написано. Ну, просто чтобы в чате всегда были эти ссылки. Выясните, что делать дальше. Кажется, я знаю.
Reparo. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo! The break.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
Бычара и квадратик с треугольником. Да, я понял.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Себастьян
Reparo. Lumos.
завидует.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Луна и змея.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Reparo.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work. Lumos.
Confringo.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Рыбка, треугольник.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Так, у меня есть, по-моему, жидкая удача. Невидимость. Фокусирующая. А, нету. Ну ладно.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
А тут что, еще разные концовки есть? Внезапно.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I think I feel an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made
Revelio! We were lucky. We could have died. must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Поэтому вы останетесь тут.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Да-да, конечно.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Па-па-пам, па-па-пам, па-пара-па-па-па-пам. Подожди, ты ведешь Себастьяна под Империю? Что?
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single crossed once battle.
Почему твоя палочка красным сияет? Меня вот это смущает. Хотя ладно, он слепой, он, наверное, так видит. Ладно. Просто это реально выглядело, как будто он наложил Империю на кореша и такой типа, ну теперь пойдем отчитываться за непростительные заклятия. Профессор Чеснок.
Bouncington? I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the green. Mind the plants, please? Look at that! You're a natural.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Not to worry. I'll be here if you'd like to talk.
Так. Что там еще? Ну, в принципе, можно по сюжету, наверное, пойти.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Ну и куда? Угу. Вот оно. Сделаем вид, что это не мислик, а так и задумано. Просто люблю, когда меня сопровождает гроза.
You can't imagine how we...
Mushroom tea. I will stupid one. I hate that!
Grandmock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Долго перезаряжается.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Туда вниз надо идти. Ладно, потом. Хотя нет. Сейчас.
Rebellion.
И...
That wasn't too hard.
Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу-пу.
Bring me 1,000 humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans.
What's this?
А, ты в эту сторону смотрел?
Someone been taken out last me. Why? Lucky that's all.
Confringo. Protego. Accio. Stupid.
Так. Отлично.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Totalis.
Кто знает, кто знает.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. How nice of you to stop by.
Potato! Stupid!
А, вот как это работает.
One less human to worry about. How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Cruising.
One less human to worry about. I won't rest.
Кажется, им больно.
I could use a fire whiskey right
now.
Release me!
Off on another adventure.
I will make you pay. Put me! Put me down!
Как просил. Путнул тебя так даун, что мама не горюй. Раз, два, три. Раз, два, три, четыре. Там. Ой, вы ж не видели, что я с ними делал сейчас, да?
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists.
Кишит. Но уже чуть
Working
меньше.
together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Соглашусь. Дядь, их раскидать можно на раз-два. Ну ладно. Профессор виднее.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! You won't survive this, my young friend!
Confringo!
Release me!
Accio!
Up there. That's our way in.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Даже так. Типа он автоматически применяется.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Мамашу-то не трогай. И у профессора Фига никаких вопросов. Да? Да. Все нормально, дядь?
Revelio.
Он даже не шугается, когда я палочкой взмахиваю.
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Ну да.
Revelio.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Не проходить возле, пока не изучишь воды Кадавра. Типа вот эти вот школьные скрещенные палочки.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
А там, если ты Авокадо на кого-нибудь наложишь, тоже никто не спросит, и все такие: «Вау, мы не ожидали, что ты победишь в этой дуэли». Фигня, что у нас теперь...
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
У вас там жара-то, господи. И что, кондиционеров нет?
Revelio. Revelio.
Все дело в жаре, конечно. Жалко, что я об этом не знал.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Я ему пофиг на крупсу. Ладно. Не, день сонный, да, я сегодня тоже вздремнул перед стримом.
Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Так, ты это... Ты...
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! 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 Defendo! Confringo!
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Ай! Вот ты крыса.
Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Revelio.
Leviosa!
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Leviosa!
Revelio.
У него уже есть плащ темных искусств. Кто-то здесь безглавый.
Defender! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Revelio.
Подожди, я еще тут не все понял. Это, видимо, какая-то сайт-комната или что-то в этом духе. А, теперь я не могу пока пройти сюда, я понял.
Revelio.
Хотя, может и могу. Ладно, идем пока не сюда. Снова босс-файт. С этим разобрались. Вот.
Potato! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
Опять. Ай. Ай. Пропустил, что он шарик делает. А, еще шарик. Вот, ну ладно. Ай. А, 2. Ай. Я хотел вот синие шарики собрать, ну что ты?
What a relief.
Скучный босс. Ну чё, сейчас посмотрим, что натворила та девочка-профессор.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Как будто дементоров изобрела. Это третье воспоминание, да. Я что-то не помню, чтобы здесь упоминались дементоры. И, вероятно, это их оригин.
Revelio.
Нет, не угадал. Они уже есть? Ну ладно. Если бы я играл за Hufflepuff, блин, что ж вы мне не сказали-то раньше?
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
То есть Слизерин домовой Блэка, а у Хаффлпафа поездка в Азкабан? Что? Я чувствую, что меня где-то обманули. Мягко говоря, обманули. Ладно, придется на YouTube пройти.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Я так понимаю, игра за каждый факультет прям принципиально не отличается. Отличается от конкретно вот этот тут один квест. Ну, спальня понятно. Так, ладно. На этом будем заканчивать. Вот это прям вообще некрасиво. Что за дискриминация такая? Ужас. Но, кстати, вот в спальне Слизерина я так и не понял. Там такое чувство, что казарменное положение, и типа все спальни одинаковые. Ладно. Спасибо всем, кто был. Всем доброй ночки. Спасайтесь от жары как можете, как знаете, как считаете нужным. Я вот сейчас, может быть, мороженку затрескаю. Так что всем пока, всем спасибо. Рад был видеть, рад был читать о вас. Доброй ночи.